You, of course, were perhaps one of the biggest champions of soon-to-be ex-Prime Minister Boris Johnson. So who are you backing to fill those boots?
Well, I'm backing Penny Mordaunt. And by the way, I was very impressed with what Tom Harwood had to say. As ever, he had most of the politics there on the nail. The main hustings, which he didn't mention, is going to be on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, the big date tomorrow, at 5 o'clock, there's going to be the announcement of the results, because we'll be voting tomorrow between 1:30 and 2:30. And the interesting thing is that although you've got 10 runners and riders, I don't think that all 10 are actually going to meet the criteria as to have 20 people nominating them. So there'll be a lot of people dropping out, just like Grant Shapps did, and moving across to Rishi Sunak and others. So then we'll have as I say, 1:30 to 2:30 tomorrow, the first ballot. Then 5 o'clock, we have the announcement of the results, and that's immediately followed by hustings for all the candidates who are remaining, and that's for all the parliamentary party, not just the small group that Tom spoke about just now. And who am I backing? I'm backing Penny Mordaunt.
Michael, you could give me a run for my money doing my job. That was a brilliant analysis there. What's interesting, I think, about this contest is people who haven't served in cabinet, backbenchers, people who weren't necessarily household names, are actually doing really well, especially when you look at polling of grassroots. Does that excite you that we might be able to have a completely refreshed cabinet, or does that fill you with fear?
Well, what fills me with fear is that you're absolutely right in that Rishi Sunak has got by far the biggest number of MPs supporting him. But all the polls that have been done amongst Conservative Party members, round about 200,000, just under, don't actually have Rishi Sunak as being all that popular. Rightly or wrongly, people assume that he's the guy who's responsible for certain things that have happened already, and they want to change. And the most popular person does seem to be Penny. So for once, I seem to be on the side of a possible winner, providing Penny is in the final two. And what worries me is that there might be some dirty shenanigans amongst the leadership contenders to keep Penny out. And that's the sort of thing that goes on in Parliament, I'm afraid.